to our conclusion for our 3-week challenge. First of all, we're going to talk about the difficulty of the challenge itself. Did you guys break the rules?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, but it is difficult to actually just like maintain everything because I mean you're human, right? We make mistakes.
And we take things for granted.
Yeah, that's one of the things that we learn also, that we really take things for granted, most of it.
And I don't think the person that created this challenge, I think he probably slipped up as well.
Yeah,
Like,
true.
But we learned.
Yeah,
Because
so much actually.
yeah, because I think after every time we did something wrong or we did something that that goes
Against
the rules, we actually like shame the person that does it. So I think that's like a lesson. And though some people still continue doing what they do, not pointing fingers, but he's hiding behind. So I guess that's part of like what we can learn, right? Not to take things for granted. Like what else can we like put?
I mean, like, what else, guys? What else have you learned from this? Guys, like individually, how do you feel like after these 3 weeks?
Oh, I think the other point is that I think we have a greater appreciation for how people neglect the environment so much that like maybe especially remember the first time we went to Starbucks?
Yeah,
That was the worst.
And you become more aware of the things you
Yeah, especially like the amount of plastic that we consume. Like
The papers and stuff like that, right?
And it's just it's quite horrible actually to see just people just not caring about how much plastic they use, how much like especially when you go to Starbucks, the drinks and everything, and like the processed food, the meat that we eat, the amount of meat that we have to cut down on.
And I think we felt quite shameful because when we were at Starbucks, the people who were serving us, they don't even know that people had requests for like, the marks,
the
right?
plastic marks, the reusable ones.
So it is not just as an individual that we take things for granted, but we saw it as a whole, as this huge community not realizing that we take things so much for granted. What are you doing?
He's trying to justify.
Oh, okay, yeah, wait. Okay. 1, 2.
So as we all agreed, we don't use plastic bottles throughout these 3 weeks. So we actually drank canned drinks. Yeah, as you can see, these kind of canned drinks a lot here. So what we actually intend to do is to recycle it. So you know, every Sunday we have those kind of green color plastic bags, right? Yeah, delivered to our house. So we have decided to like deliver all these, put inside all the cans inside the green plastic bag and really recycle them. Yeah, and it was really a hassle to really go and wash this thing.
Yeah,
Then
I have to
I think it's
there are
better.
many times that everything is like.
know how we are all really very like we are too used to drinking from bottles. Then we just drink cho.
Not
And
really.
now interrupt me.
Not really.
And now you know when we change to drinking canned drinks and when we go to wash them time, it's really a hassle. And we really take this.
And the other thing is that like we consume more like sweet drinks instead of like no water. Where we can buy our own water bottle and then like put in like mineral water inside. So we depend on like sweet drinks more like in this.
3 weeks, right?
It's like you see the cans there. So it's like it's really bad because like you don't drink a lot of sweet stuff can cause diabetes. Yeah, like,
It's really poor, right?
like yeah.
I think like this challenge as well, like it helps us realize that it's like to listen to what our body really needs, like cut down on like the fast food and all that.
Yeah, and then the cutting down on meat and depending on vegetable help us a lot in our diet.
Yeah, I really think so. Like
We shit so much.
poop is so much nicer.
It doesn't
Dude,
smell.
like after the first week, I swear to God, your poop smells like not smells but it just comes out like.
You don't need to force it out.
Yeah.
It just
comes out.
You know you want to talk about how you wipe. Oh no? Shall we keep that?
Okay, no, okay, enough of the
Enough of
poop
the
in the butt.
poop.
So
But actually, I recommend a lot of people to try the diet. If they don't want to do the challenge, they can just do the diet. I think the diet is fun. I think because I'm still doing it. Yeah.
Okay, so at least you at least see
balance
that.
2 months. You can eat protein, but you can eat veggie. Balance.
I think there's always the healthier substitute for everything.
Yeah, true.
And I think this challenge like helps us like look for it, right? Instead of just like just knowing about it, and not like doing anything about it.
Yeah.
So how is it like after the 3 weeks?
Okay, after
I like it. It's like a talk show.
I know, right? It feels like a talk show. But after the 3 weeks, I think I got to realize that some things I don't really need a lot. That's the thing the most. Like some of the bad habits like smoking, I don't really need that for
Yeah, that's
myself.
disgusting.
Whatever. but I still depend on me in my diet. Like I mean, you guys agree, right? That you need chicken in most of your meals. The shopping, anyone has anything to say about shopping? Consumerism?
Yeah, shopping.
I don't think I'll shop after the drinks.
Yeah, I think that's.
I haven't bought anything
We haven't
myself.
really bought.
Except books.
Whatever.
Good thing my Korea trip was after the 3 weeks.
Yeah, taking the airplane.
Yeah, the aeroplane,
The
that
aeroplane.
thing that's the
But it was after the 3 weeks.
Good point, Vanessa.
So, oh yeah. What else for you guys?
I think-
also like we bring lunchbox to school also.
Oh yeah, that we tried that. Bring our own food.
I think it sort of like failed after a while because I think
Yeah.
we just wanted to
We
eat.
just eat there instead.
Yeah. Because the school serves you in plates.
Yeah.
So I think like, you know,
And it's just making your bag heavy.
yeah. It's not logical. So, like we made up these rules. We didn't go in this
Deeply
challenge. We didn't go in this challenge knowing what to do. Like we were not all like strong activists of like the environment. We came in not knowing what to do.
Not knowing
and
what to expect.
Not know what to
actually.
expect. And I think that's the brilliant part of this challenge is that when we went in, we were clueless, but we came out so like knowledgeable, and we were like full of this experience and knowledge after this whole challenge. I think so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I think there's a lot of like guilty feeling, right? After this 3 weeks, there's like when you use plastic, there's like you feel guilt.
You just look at it like,
Yeah.
what?
Like when you look at it, it's like I shouldn't have.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have. I really shouldn't have. I think that's about it. Yeah. So our challenge is done, but I think it stays.
Like
It's definitely an
we've
experience.
learned certain values for our own, and I think it will stay for a very long time. Yeah, wait. Okay. Okay. 1, 2. Hey! Okay.
What are you gonna do with it? Like,
Okay, we show
show it?
Obviously.
Okay.